Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Miss Tisha Spencer, and I am a director in training inside of PlanNet Marketing. Now, I am here today to share with you the power of network marketing and travel. But first, let me give you some information about myself. Just so you know, I am a U.S. Army veteran. I am former federal government employee. I have been inside of the travel industry going on about 20 years now, and I have enjoyed traveling around the world, going to places and staying at different resorts and cruises that I never thought that I have done without this business opportunity. Now, I have traveled more in the past 5.5 years than I did the 10 years previous. But what I love about this opportunity is the ability to talk to people just like you, to be able to share its opportunities and get ready to show you how you can be a part of the best place on the planet. Now, guys, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to think about your imagination. When we were young, we used to imagine all different types of things about our lives. We would imagine where we would live, how much money we would be making, who we would marry, and the cars that we would drive. But as we got older, we stopped having those imagination and those dreams. We started accepting what life would give us. So guys, right now, I want you to imagine, what would financial freedom mean for you? What would personal freedom mean for you? And my favorite, what would time freedom mean for you guys? But understand, we just want to show you how to design your ideal life. What would be the ideal life for you right now, for you and your family? Now, we're going to show you how to take the network you have and make it stronger. And we're going to show you how to not only embrace and empower yourself, but others around you. Now, what we have is an unlimited income opportunity, and you will be able to benefit from e-commerce. Now, guys, you'll be able to work from anywhere and any time. So you don't have to worry about clocking in nowhere. You don't have to worry about just being at home. If you want to do this from Starbucks or Panera Bread, guess what? You can. And we have no inventory and absolutely no quotas. Now, with me being the very first certified travel agent ambassador inside of this agency for over 65,000 agents, we will be able to show you how to earn some amazing commissions, and we're going to share with you all of the secrets of being a travel professional. But understand, first, I must introduce you to Mr. Donald Bradley. He is PlanNet Marketing's founder, chairman, and CEO. Now, PlanNet Marketing is a completely online business provider and is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Now, we recently just celebrated our 5-year anniversary, and we have reps in over 20 countries. So you're not stuck just building a team in the area that you live in. But of course, Mr. Donald Bradley went out there and got some solid company leadership to help him. He went and got Mr. Andy Cawthon, who is our president and CFO, and Ms. Leanne Schreckler, who is our COO. But guys, I must introduce you to our product, Intelli Travel. Now understand, the gentleman you see on the screen is Intelli Travel's co-founder and president. This gentleman has been traveling since he was 5 years old. That is the earliest he remembers traveling with his dad to different places. Now we have an exclusive partnership with PlanNet. Intelli Travel sells all of the amazing travel that I'm about to share with you, whereas PlanNet Marketing shares the opportunity for you to own your own agency. Now, Intelli Travel is based in Delray Beach, Florida, and we have tons of accreditations and certifications from the Cruise Line International Association, or CLIA, and we are recognized with the BB&B as an accredited business. But understand, Intelli Travel is leading the innovation when it comes to travel for the past 30 years. They just recently celebrated their 30-year anniversary. Now, what this really means is we are the originator of all the home-based travel agencies. What that means is that 30 years ago, if you wanted to be a travel agent, you had to go to school and get a good job. But here, you get to use the experience that all of these agents have combined to go ahead and create your own home-based travel agency. And guys, not only are we winning industry awards and recognitions from places like Norwegian and Carnival, we're also getting Travel Weekly's Magellan Awards. We have received 3 in the past year and a half, all circling around marketing and travel training. Now understand, guys, did you know Commissions are already built inside your travel bookings. Many of you watching this right now are probably the ones who booked the trips for your family and friends. You're probably the one that's spending all the time looking at the reviews, going to different suppliers, and checking out the prices and the packages. But did you know that all that work that you was doing, you could have gotten paid for everything you did? Because guess what? When you finally decided on where you wanted to book, there was already a commission built inside that entire booking. So who would you rather pay? Yourself or a website? I want you to get this. You'll be able to enjoy the infinite possibilities as a travel business owner. You'll be able to earn 70 to 80% commission that is paid directly to you guys. And we are a full-fledged at-home agency. We're not a club. We're not a membership program. We are actually a company that's going to allow you to be able to be partnered with all of the major suppliers worldwide. And you can do all types of trips, whether it's group cruises, corporate and church retreats, fraternities, sororities, girls trips, and so much more. But with this business being a turnkey business, you're going to have access to customer service and support immediately upon getting started. You're also going to have access to on-demand agent training modules. What this means is that you'll be able to take the training with the host agency, Intelli Travel, as well as our major suppliers that we have around the world anytime that you choose. And then you're also going to have access to tons of sales and marketing materials. But guess what? We also do train tickets like Amtrak, vacation rentals, sports and entertainment tickets, plane, just regular old airline tickets, vacation packages, and so much more, guys. But you know what? You're probably saying at this point, why travel and why now? Well, I don't know where you've been, but everybody is ready to get out of their house and go somewhere. Now, travel is an $8 trillion industry annually, and it's still set to go to 15 trillion. And look, everybody you know is researching travel, whether they're looking at resorts, whether they're looking at car rentals, vacation packages, or they're watching other people travel the world. They are ready to get out and they're looking. But baby boomers said, you know what? I did my 40 years. Now I'm going to spend the rest of my life traveling the world. But millennial said, you know what, baby boomer, you're not going to leave me behind because I'm not waiting 40 years in order to travel. I'm going to do it right now. And I'm coming along with you. Now, Generation Z, I think, got it the best. This is what we call our leisure travelers. Now, these travelers right here are the ones that go out there. They travel for business, everybody, but they're staying for that leisure. Now, right now, we just want you to get in the way of the money. We just want you to get paid. People are going to book trips. People are going to go to different places. They're going to go to Bali. They're going to go to Vegas, Florida. They're going to get on cruises. They're going to go to Europe. They're going to go to Alaska. Why not get in the way of all that money that is about to be booked and earn some for yourself? Because you know what? Everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. But guys, right now, at this point, generally, there's always somebody in the room that says, you know what, Miss Spencer, this sounds great, but can I really make some income doing this from home? And you know what? I'm so glad that question was asked because I'm going to give you a couple examples. Now, this first one is for a frequent business traveler. This is somebody who books a 3-night stay at a hotel 3 times a month on your personal portal. And guess what? You just earned $151. Now, I know, as always, there's somebody in here that's like, $151, that's not a lot of income. But guess what? If this was some extra unexpected income coming into your household, wouldn't you get excited about that? But don't worry, I'm going to show you something else. This would be a 5-day golf trip that you send your friends. You make a few phone calls, do a couple of clicks on the computer, and guess what? They're having fun in Scottsdale, Arizona, and they have a hole-in-one. And when they come back, you just earn $275. Now, I know at this point, an extra $275 can do a little something inside of your house, maybe take a bill or two off of the table. But I'm going to kick it at one more notch for you guys because I know you want to see some of the big dollars. Now, this is a 7-day honeymoon. Now, this could be a honeymoon, a baby moon, a couple's getaway. But let's say you send them out there all inclusive, because that's the only way to go to Mexico with butler service, because you know they say once you go butler, you never go back. Now they go out there, they have fun, they go ahead and get reconnected with themselves, and you just earned the commission of $561. What could you do with an extra, unexpected $500 coming into your household right now? What would you do with that income? But one more time, we're going to throw it up there because I want to talk about cruises. Cruises are my favorite things to do. Now, let's just say you do a 5-day group cruise. It doesn't have to be a family reunion. It could be friends, a girls trip. It could be anything, but you book 20 cabins on this Western Caribbean cruise. Guess what? This means your commission is $2,240. Now, I want you to pause for a second. What would you really do with $2,240? For some people, this would take every bill off the table for 1 month. So you have extra $2,200 to do what you want to do with your money. But you know what, guys? I have to let you know that we're going to have fun learning and earning. Now, the people inside of this organization, the more they learn, the more they actually earn. So we're going to show you how to educate yourself by actually experiencing some of this travel from a client's perspective. And we want you to become better educated on all of our travel vendors, as well as our industry products for our business. You have the capability of acquiring vendor-specific certifications, guys, at your own pace. And then you can even advance through each level of certification and position yourself for increased earnings. But let me introduce you to some of our exclusive Intelli trips. Now, this first one was a 4-night Montego Bay stay. Now, the agents that went on this trip, they was able to go and see if that sand was really as white as they said it was going to be. They went and able to taste that jerk chicken to see if it was just jerked enough. They tried all the different drinks at the bars to make sure that the drinks was made the exact same way. But they also got to see where the wedding ceremonies could be held throughout the resort. They got to learn and visit some of the other sister resorts in the area. They got to learn about the Jamaican culture. And they did all of this, guys, for $99 per person for the entire trip. Yes, only $99, and they were there for 4 nights, and they were educated. They learned a lot, took a lot of pictures and videos. That way they can bring all of this information back to their clients in order to help their clients make a better decision. But of course, we must go sailing. Now, this is a 7-night Royal Caribbean cruise. Now, guys, those of us that went on this sailing, we boarded the ship just like our clients would. We didn't get any special treatment. That way, we would have to know and learn everything that our clients would have to go through so we can better prepare them for this process. But we also got to go to the shows. We was able to eat at the specialty restaurants. We was able to go down the slides, see the shows, and so much more. But guess what? We also learned about their fundraising programs. We learned about their group policies, their children's programs, and yes, even where you can get married on the ships, as well as learning about all of their different cruises that they do and the ships that take them. But guys, guess what? We did all of this for $559 for a balcony. That is covered everything we needed. And when we came back, once again, we was armed and ready to sell Royal Caribbean. But I want you to know that Teletrust has 3 guarantees. Now, one is the best travel price guarantee. The second one is no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. And last, but definitely not least, is the unique profit guarantee. Now, guys, I introduced you to the founder of Planet Marketing and one of the co-founders of Intelli Travel. I shared with you some of the trips that you can take and get educated from. I also share with you some of the income possibilities and some of the linear income that can come into your household. But now I'm going to go ahead and switch hats. Now I'm going to talk about the Planet Marketing Compensation Plan. Now, this compensation plan is the reason why so many people stay within this organization, because it has given the people the freedoms to live the lifestyles, not that they think that they should have, but they deserve. Now, I want you to understand, since being a part of this organization, the income that I have learned from this half of the presentation has allowed me to give up my job with the federal government. It has allowed me to go ahead and pay off credit card bills several times over. It has allowed me to move from Maryland all the way down to Texas, but it also has helped me show other people how to reach the goals inside of their lives. Because I learned through my journey from working with being in the military, working for the federal government until now, is that I'd rather work with the people than just serve and work for them. So guys, I want to go ahead and introduce you to the fact that you must invest to create a second source. You should never rely on a single source of income. A lot of times people think that one single source of income is great and they're making great money until that source is no longer there. What we're trying to show you is how to have a plan B to be able to have the lifestyle that you actually deserve with all of the freedoms. Now, right now, I want to introduce you to leveraged weekly income. Now, When you go ahead and get started with the person that invited you to this presentation, you'll be able to sell the ITA program, and you actually receive a $50 direct sale commission. Now, guess what? When you first get started, we're going to teach you everything that you need to know to be successful. And if you duplicate what we tell you to do, you will be able to go ahead and not just sell the individual ITA programs, you're going to be able to show these to your team. And guess what? They're going to duplicate what you're teaching them. And then when they earn their $50 direct sale commission, you just earn a 50% check match on everything that your personal referrals do. And last but not least is our $10 team bonus. Now, this goes up to 6 levels of $10 team bonuses. Now, this just basically means that when you go out there and help someone get started with you, instead of a $50 payment, the company's actually going to give you a $60. And when your team goes out there and grows their numbers, guess what? Instead of getting $25, you're going to get that $10, and it's going to add up to $35. Now, understand, there are no limits on direct sales, matches, or team bonuses, and all of our commissions are paid weekly. This right here is our Planet Builder program. Very simple, looks like the Olympics, bronze, silver, and gold. Now, to become a bronze builder, you have to go ahead and help 3 families get started inside of this organization. A silver builder is somebody who helps 6 families get started inside this organization, but everybody strives for gold. Why? Because gold is when you open up 3 more streams of income. This means you are making more money for helping more people. Does that make sense to everybody? Now, understand, this is when those $10 team bonuses start, but now you also get that $10 match on personal ITA travel commissions. This basically means that as a goal builder, when your agents book trips and whatever their commission is, let's just say they earn $2,200 in commission, you're going to earn a 10% match on that check. So that's $220. And the beauty of this is none of these matches ever come out of your team's pockets. And last but not least is our 10% match on personal reps and matrix commission. Now, let me introduce you to our matrix program. Now, this is residual income. Residual income is getting paid multiple times for doing something once. Now, we have a 3x9 team build matrix, and our commissions are paid out every single month. Now, remember, as a goal builder and above, you're going to get a 10% match on your personal reps matrix. Now, in order to open up your matrix, you only have to help 2 people get started inside of your organization. Now, what happens is that on each level, there are seats, like a concert. So the first level has 3, the second level has 9, bronze is 27, so on and so on. But the beauty of the way that this matrix works is you are not responsible for filling the seats for every single row. Your only responsibility is getting each row open. Now, the seats are filled by the work that you do, your team does, as well as what we call love from above. Now, as a bronze builder, this means that you could possibly be earning up to $156 coming into your house. Now, guys, understand this is another stream of income for you. But as a silver builder, this means you can be earning over $4,368. But I know you're going to go gold, because as a gold builder, you open up the entire matrix. You max out the matrix, and you allow yourself the capability of earning over $118,000. Now, guys, when I first looked at this, I was intimidated. I said, wow, that's a lot of income that can be made. I don't know. But remember, we're working as a team to fill in all of these slots in order to help you become successful. Now, we have a leadership program called the Planet Director Program. Now, when you become a Planet Marketing Director, you are going to receive a director's jacket as well as access to director-only awards and recognition. Now, director's bonuses are paid on the first of the month. Again, an additional amount of income coming into your household. Now, when you become a 1-star director, this means that you have at least 100 active ITAs inside of your organization. And once again, you do not have to do this by yourself. This can be done by the work that your entire team does together. So the company is going to give you a $500 monthly bonus just for being a director. But it gets even sweeter, everybody, because that team $10 bonus kicks in again. So now you start earning an additional $20 for everybody that joins your organization. And when you become a 2-star director, this means that you have helped 300 ITAs get started inside of your organization. And the company is now going to double that monthly bonus to $1,000 just for this bonus. But your team bonus now goes from 20 to 30. Now, this just keeps keeps going on and on and on till 5-star director, where the $10 team bonus stops. Now understand, as a 5-star director, this means that you're going to be earning $110 for every single person that you personally put into the organization, but you're also going to be earning a $10,000 monthly bonus. And this means your organization has grown to over 4,000 ITAs. Now understand, when you get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, it does not mean that you have to know every single person inside your organization. This just means that you helped to grow leaders who grew leaders who found these people. Now, as a 6-star director, this means that you have 10,000 active ITAs in your organization, and you're earning a $16,000 monthly bonus. Now, understand, right now, we only have 3 6-star directors, and they are fast tracking to becoming one of the newest 7-star directors before the year is out. Now, I just want to give you a little bit of the background of these 3 people. The first person is Mr. Cedric White. He was a waiter at Papa Do's, and now he is a millionaire. The second person is Mr. Orlando Moore, who is a U.S. Army retired drill sergeant who is now a millionaire. And last but not least is Miss Natalie Graham. And she used to work a full-time job, 2 hours to work, 2 hours from work, and is a wife. And now she is also earning a $16,000 monthly bonus, has over 10,000 active ITAs, and is our first female millionaire who is also a millennial. So guys, whoever introduced you to this program, introduced you at the right time. We're only 5 years in. What could you do in the next 2 years if you dedicate yourself to this business, to helping other people? But let me show you the real reason why people go and become directors in this organization. It is because of this pledge. Now understand that as a Planet Marketing Director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your passing, the Planet business you built will outlast you. What this means, everybody, is that if something happens to you and you are no longer on this earth, your business keeps growing. Unlike your 9-to-5 job, where as soon as they find out that you have passed on, they have passed your paperwork over to HR to refill your seats. Now, you have to understand that your family will still continue to receive all of your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, as well as your monthly residual income. This means that your family will be taken care of and they will have a will and not a bill. But it gets even better because we have this presidential ring and Rolex program. Now, right now, I want you to understand that when you go to the conventions with us, because I know at this point, you're probably like, you know what, this sounds like a good deal. I might get started. You see these people wearing these rings. This is what these rings signify, their annual earning rate. Now, as a sapphire ring wearer, this means that this person earns over $8,000 a month. What would you do an additional $8,000 coming into your household? How would that change your life? Well, let's go ahead and go on to that ruby ring where they're earning $20,000 a month. Now, imagine for some people, this is more than what they make in a year at their jobs. And you're going to be earning this per month for helping other people and positioning them to have a better life. But a diamond ring wearer says, you know what? I'm going to take it to the next level because they're earning over $41,000 per month. And last but not least is our double diamond ring. This means that they're earning a minimum of $83,000 every single month. But when you become a 5-star director, the company is going to give you a $23,000 diamond studded Rolex watch for free. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm not really into spending $20,000 for a watch, but if the company is going to gift it to me, I will gladly replace it with my Samsung watch and put this watch on. But I want you to understand, this money is real. We're not feeding you any kind of jokes or fake money. This is our IRS statement that we send every single year. Now, as you can see, these are the annualized average income of our reps. So you can be earning, as a gold builder, you can earn an extra $300 a month, $5,000 a month, or over $141,000 a year. Excuse me, not a month, a year. It's all up to you. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to get back to the person that invited you and ask them to send this document to you so you can spend some time going over the numbers, going over the estimated average hours that they're working, and ask any question that you may have. But right now, I want you to understand that this is a turnkey business. When you go ahead and get started with us, you're going to have access to all of the valuable tools, our systems, and support. Now, not only are you going to have a website that's already set up and ready to go to track your business, you're going to have a mobile app that does the exact same thing, because let's be honest, we're always on the go, but our business doesn't have to be left at home, because this business is just home. It's a home base, but it's not a home bound. Now, we have tons of training. We have on-demand videos that are available to you. We have live training. We have training that's done via web, via calls, via Zoom. And I love our live events and trainings and conventions. Now, right now, the next one we have coming up is Eagle Weekend. This is our leadership weekend. This is where the new young leaders come out and learn from the current leaders on how to be the best of the best of the best. Now, this year, we will be going out to Miami, Florida. We're going to be sailing on a $45 million yacht, and we're going to get training from an NBA All-Star, Mr. Scott. Now, I want you to understand that it gets even better, because we have our international convention that is held every August, September, and during this time frame, you get celebrated. This will be you walking across the stage, getting recognized for all of the hard work that you and your team has done. But you also get to network. You also will have tons of great classes to teach you professional and personal development, and you get to meet your team that will be scattered around the world. But at this point, I need to show you these beautiful pictures. Why? Because this is the resort that we're going to be at. This is the Gaylord Resort, and this convention is going to be the 26th through the 28th. And at this place we're going to do all of this training. But come on, guys, isn't this just beautiful to look at? Don't you want to be the one that comes to a place like this to get educated and to learn and grow your business? But guys, right now, you're probably saying, you know, Ms. Spencer, this all sounds great, but how does somebody actually get started with you? So glad you asked, because I want you to understand, people, price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Now, understand it. Get started with us is a $200 investment. We're going to give you 10 cents back. You're going to be able to maximize on both opportunities. Not only will you be able to book amazing travel for yourself, your friends, and your clients, you'll also be able to share the opportunity to help other people do exactly what you're doing now. Because understand, you have a passion for travel and helping other people. I am sure you have surrounded yourself with people who have similar backgrounds and similar ideals as you. Now, you'll be able to leverage the benefits and perks of both great companies. And the two boxes that you see next are the ones that break down what that $199 actually equates to. Now, there is a $60 monthly business expense. Now, this covers everything that you need to do to run your business, from all your admin support, commission support, website support, and so much more. Now, generally at this point, most people are making their final decision. They're either saying, no, thank you, which basically means that you joined this presentation because you wanted to commit to the commitment that you gave your friend, but this is just not something that you're looking for right now. And that's perfectly okay, because we thank you for showing up and honoring that commitment. Now, only thing we ask you to do is, if you or your friends or somebody in your network is ever looking to book travel, please get back to the person that sent you this information. Or if you or somebody you know is ever interested in maybe starting their own home-based business and travel, please get back to the person. And number two says, you know what, Ms. Spencer, this sounds great, but I got a couple of questions. Well, you have an option. You can either A, stay on the line and ask your questions at the end, or you can request the person who invited you to set up a one-on-one call with an expert. And number one says, so wait a minute, I help 9 people and you give me 3 more streams of income. That's all I have to do is help people and I can make good money. Yes, I'm ready to go. If you are a number one, please get in contact with the person who contacted you and let them know that you are ready to join, and they will start the process with you. Now, understand, everybody, that you have to start your journey of success. A lot of people crave to be successful, to be wealthy, to be rich, to have more, to do more, to live more, but nobody wants to get started. Well, right now, we're giving you that opportunity to take that one step. But I truly believe by showing up, you've taken the first step. We just need you to take that second step and go ahead and get back with the person who invited you to this presentation so we can go ahead and start that journey. Now, guys, if anybody on there has any questions, comments, or anything, please come off of mute at this point in time and start asking your questions. If not, you can also go to the chat, start putting your questions inside of the box, and we will go ahead and start answering your questions. So we look forward to answering your questions. If there are no questions, we're going to go ahead and end this presentation. If there are questions, we're going to go ahead and just close out the presentation and just hold the conversation.